since 1968. So every unit had a completely different finish, schedule essentially, but all very similar. They're Josh, 2 bedrooms and 1 bedrooms.
Yeah, ones and twos.
Ones and twos. Then these 2 buildings, there's one here and there's one over there. They're about the exact same. It's a 4-unit building and a 5-unit building that they bought along the way. This is 2 townhomes. Each of those would probably sell in the neighborhood of 750,000 roughly, but they're part of it. They're completely different. So you also have that yellow house there and a brown house back there. So my strategy with this was, I just want to, and I'm going to be really quiet, I just want to keep these 4 buildings. And so my goal is to get these renovated, those 2 eventually sold, and then I'll build my townhomes that I used to build. So I'll go from 2 dilapidated houses to 4 beautiful new townhomes. Along that street, you can see the houses through here. These are all $1 million houses. This is College Park. It's a really nice suburb of Orlando. Across the lake there, Lake Lucerne, old Orlando money. So the beauty of this was to get in an area where no one can ever build apartments again. Right. So somebody asked me earlier what we paid. We paid $9.1 million for this building. It was probably worth 7.8 to 8 million. There was 22 offers on the property. There were offers that were higher than ours. But one of the things that you should do throughout is, if you're gonna close. And so we have a really good track record of closing. So they got me up for my initial offer of 8.2 million, which I thought I was overpaying then. And the broker called me. He's like, if you can get it done at 9.5, I can get it. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I'll go to 9.1. Is 9.1? 9.1, yeah. I'll go to 9.1 and I'm not moving. And we didn't move, and they said their offer's higher, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, they ended up going with us. So I think we didn't get a good deal in today's market on a price per door basis and all those things. But you can't go. I read this book by Sam Zell, Am I Being Too Subtle? And I just loved how he would buy, properties, piece off properties. And if you guys ever hear, there's a really cool story by Blackstone CEO Mark Schwartzman. Sam Zell sold his office portfolio. It was the world's largest office portfolio in 2007. And so you think about exiting at that time. But what was really cool about Blackstone, on the same day they closed, they sold off all the trophy office buildings to other buyers, and they reduced their debt to about 30% of the total portfolio. So in 2007, both Sam Zell won, Blackstone won, the trophy asset buyers lost. Yeah. So whenever we go into a deal, we're looking at what are the different components of this. I don't ever want one exit. Like, even if you take it down to a duplex, I got 2 exits or 3 exits. I can sell 1 unit at a time. I could do a common party wall agreement, sell 1. I can sell it to as a whole to an entire investor, and so, or I can rent it. And so you've got 3 options in there when you're doing a project. So this one, like I said, we're doing the landscaping right now. So you can see it's not all the way done. We just started putting this rock in. This rock, we used those bigger rocks instead of mulch because it'll just mulch blows around. Right. So that rock cost us $70,000. But we're long-term holders. We want these to be nice. I was just telling Josh this morning, beautiful to have palm trees. Then you get these guys right here, and they drop those leaves that are falling. But it's easy to blow those out, the rocks. So we'll also we're working on getting our maintenance team in here, the right landscaper that we use. A lot of got to keep getting cleaned up. We'll kind of wait until the very end. So originally these are all brown. We painted them this kind of Palm Springs style.
How long ago you guys acquired this?
June. So this one's active. It'll take us 3 years to transition every unit. We're going to show you a renovated unit.
Yep. 55 units?
55 total units, but 2 of them are houses. 2 of them are those.
What's the rents, may I ask?
Average rent is $1,400
right now.
So we think we can get up to around $1,700.
So you value play $300.
And it's 100% occupied?
No, they're about 90%. We got 2 or 3 vacants.
A lot of work need to be did on it.
Oh yeah.
CapEx.
Yep.
Rubs,
Yeah, we raised.
what?
How much did we raise? $1 million extra.
Yeah.
We raised $1 million extra for the renovation.
When was the last time it was rehabbed?
It's never.
I mean, never really, but it was a family that lived here. The mother, some of the family members live here, but the
So
whole
recently, last 10 years?
never really. I mean, just piecing stuff together. If I walk, I think we're gonna walk through one we've renovated and then one that hasn't been, so you can kind of see.
You said 68?
50,
55.
55.
Yeah.
So you still got to go through the base and all that stuff?
No. So
Yeah, we have to give a lead-based paint disclosure when we release them.
But we're gonna go. It's